Hey guys, welcome to Live with RAEART. I'm doing something crazy today. I got this huge canvas up here. I got a projection showing some old paint videos. And there is a canvas on here. It's hard to see with all these crazy visuals. But we're going to slap it down somehow. And I'm trying something different. Let's experiment, have a good time. Let's get us some paint. And see what we can do. Let's go crazy. Slap it down. I'm gonna get let's go crazy with it. Let's do some black. We got some Liquitex Soft Body Mars Black. We're gonna start painting on here over top of the projections. See what happens. This is a big canvas, 60 inches by probably about 30 by 60 inch. And we're gonna see what we can do. Alright, I'm just getting some paint. I can't see anything. This is gonna be fun, eh, guys? I cannot see what I'm doing. Okay, I'm dipping into my black. I got some black on here. We're gonna go ahead and put it on and see what happens. I don't know if you can even see that. This is something totally bizarre. Totally bizarre. It's gonna be hard to see. But that's the point of it. Do something crazy. Can you see that? It's all jumbled together. Yeah, you can see the eyeball there. Best you want to do is get some music going. But this is just a test and you're here to witness. So let's add some squiggles. We're just using black. Get some drips going. Just have fun with it, guys. Tell me if it's too distracting with the video. But if you can see it, it's pretty cool. Pretty dope. Just need some music, hey guys? That'd be cool. I can't even really see what I'm doing. So we're going in it blindsided. Just want to get some black on here. Got some drips happening throughout. Dip some more water. Let's get some drips under here. We'll add some more color eventually. I just want to get some basic tone down. Trying something different, folks. Something bizarre. Totally bizarre. At the RAEART Studios here in Canada. Check out the weird videos all over the top of this whole damn thing. Let's see. I can kind of see what I'm doing. A little bit. I do have a flashlight I can use. Maybe I'll get that out. We got some kind of face going on in here. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on in here. You see that face? There's an eyeball here. We got crazy drips going on. Dripping all over the place. It's nicely faded. That's bizarre, eh, guys? What do you think? Something different and crazy for the RAEART studio. Now, if only I had music. I gotta figure out some kind of music. Get some music playing with the craziness going on. That's what happens here at RAEART. I just go nuts. Do something bizarre. And hopefully it turns out. If not, at least we gave it a shot, I guess. Alright. Should we get another color? How about some red? We got this Liquitex soft body red. I'm gonna add that in there. I don't know what I'm doing. Just go with the flow, guys. Dip it into some water. Dip it into I've got some red on here. Let's go some red. Red mixed with the black. That'd be cool. The video playing is a video I made. Kind of like a montage with all my paint videos I've done over the years. I'm sure some of them you might have seen if you've been following me for a long time. Right, we're just getting paint on the canvas. Tell me if this idea drives you bonkers. I think it's pretty cool. I did a live show where I had a projection over top of me painting a humongous, I think it was 10 feet by 6 foot painting. I had this projection over. I had a lot of crowd watching. It was really fun. So I thought I'd give it a shot here at the RAEART Studios. We're doing a massive painting, black and red. Happy Saturday, everybody. I will reveal how it's looking in a little bit. I can turn on the light, but I think it's pretty cool. Probably need some music, I guess. I think that would enhance the visual experience. Pretty awesome. So, welcome to RAEART, and here we are painting in the dark with a video projection. Something new, something exciting, something different. Alright, it's looking good. I'll shine the light on it, you can see. See what we got going on here? Yeah, I see a face in there. Alright. Is that too much? Too much craziness for you guys? Let's hit the lights. There we go, you can see what I'm doing. Just let that drip do its thing. Maybe the projection is a little too wild. Leave your comments below. What do you think I'm doing? I'm just experimenting. Doing something bizarro here at the RAEART Studio. It's live. We are at 10 after 9 p.m. Saturday evening. Hope you guys are having a good time. Thanks for tuning in to Live with RAEART. We are slapping down this huge 60-inch by only about 28, 30-inch. And we're just gonna keep going. See what happens. Alright. Turn the lights off again. That looks cool, guys. Check out some of these awesome, bizarre paintings I've done over the years. And yeah, it goes around my back. Check that one out. That's a huge painting I did back in the day. It looks cool, I think. Pretty awesome. Pretty weird. Pretty wacky. I won't continue this forever, but I got a flashlight on here. You can see what I'm doing. Trying something new. Alright, let's hit the lights, see what we got. Lights, camera, action. We got some reds and some blacks. Should I stop the projection? It's a little too crazy. If I can figure it out. Alright, there we go. Sorry about that, guys. Just trying something new. There's the painting so far. We got a bit of a glare going on. Let's get nice and close. That's good. I don't like that glare though. How do we correct that? It's because the paint is still wet. It's all wet in here. We got some crazy drips going on. We're just starting this large one. I'm going to work on this in a series. So tune in each day or whenever I go live. I'm going to add to this. Build up the colors. Make it intensely crazy. It'll be fun. Different. Wild. Unique. So far we got reds, blacks. That's it. I want to get some yellows in here. We'll start building this up. I should get some light so I don't get such a glare going on. Or I wonder if I angle this a bit more. Might be better. Ooh, that's better. Oh, I got glare on the corner there. Oh, umbrella. I guess I should have thought of this earlier, eh, guys? That's too bad. Gotta deal with the ad lib. The paint is still drying. I can go in and add some yellow into this. Get some yellow going. Dab some yellow. I'm using a huge paintbrush. We'll get some massive drips going. So I'm dipping in. I got some yellow on here. Start bringing it in here. We get some cool color tones mixed in with the red, the blacks. Basically, I'm just building this first layer. And when it dries, then I'll start adding some detail. See what we got going on in this crazy thing. But how's everyone's Saturday going? Hopefully you're having a good time. I thought I'd start painting something larger. It's a little more exciting, don't you think? I can bounce around the canvas. Just doing my thing here. I just want to fill in all the blank spots here. I leave some white, but it's totally abstract. You'll see it take a shape as we work on it. Each time I do my live show, I'll be working on this for a little bit. Probably take me 5 or 6 episodes. So don't forget to subscribe and tune in. It'll be probably, I'll try to do it almost every day. Maybe tomorrow I'll be back. But for now, we'll try to get this going. See what we can do. It's fun and exciting. So you get these nice flowy drips in here. It's always nice. So where do we go from here? We gotta let it dry, I think, a little bit. Could get more black in there. Do some outlines in here, let that drip. Yeah, let's get some black going. Got my black, Mars black. So this is the brush I'm using. It's a typical paintbrush that you paint houses with. Get them at the dollar store. They work fantastic. So I'm dipping in. I got my black, really watery. I'm gonna do some outlines in here. Do this big eyeball. Another eyeball right here. And we're gonna do it like a giant face here. You'll see these drips happening in here. Really fun. Put some up in here. I'm just going with the flow. See what will happen. But this is my first layer. Get some nice cool background effects in here. Nice, taking shape, guys. Taking shape. Sorry about the reflection. Maybe if I angle it a bit more, you can kind of see what I'm doing. Yeah, it's too bad that I'm getting light retractions. You can see it over here. Right here. I just gotta set up some better light. Well, it's a pretty big painting right here. Yeah, I can't really get it going. Sorry about that, guys. We're just new to the technology. But that's the start. So how's everyone's Saturday night going? I had a drink somewhere I'm gonna grab. Iced tea. It's iced tea time. We gotta let that dry, babies. Vintage vanity. Happy Saturday. I know you did my portrait the other day, but my God, I know my boyfriend. This is fantastic. This is a portrait of your boyfriend now? Yep. It's fantastic. And it's huge. 60 inches. Look at that. I span my arms across. And about 30 inches tall. So it's coming along. Slowly but surely. I'll be working on this throughout the week. We'll just build it up. Thank you. It looks nice so far. It's only starting. It's just the first layer. It's really wet. That's why I'm getting some glare, as you can see. I can't really get a good angle of it. Every angle I shoot of it, there's glare no matter what. That's too bad. Maybe on this side. I know my wire's not long enough. My cable. Yeah, that's an issue. Definitely got technical issues going on here, guys. So, that's a bummer. Maybe if I grab my other light. If I have a light on each side, I'll see what I can do. Bear with me. Bear with me, guys. Where do I plug this in? Uh-huh. Oh, it's a disaster in here. Alright, let's see if this light does anything. Is that better or worse? Maybe worse. I need a light on the other side. That's a little better. Not too bad, not too bad. Now I can't maneuver, there's wires everywhere. Alright. Good evening. Good Saturday evening to everybody. Hope you're enjoying the crazy live show with RAEART. Got this big painting going on. Just enjoying some iced tea. Cheers to you guys. So we're slapping down this humongous 60-inch by, I think it's 30. All of that check. I got a tape measure. Let's see the size of this. Yep, 30 inches by 60. 64 inches by 30 inches. That's a good size. I'm painting on a canvas. This is a canvas roll. Comes in the rolls. I'll show you here. So I buy it in bulk. So this is an old roll. Comes on a spindle. And you roll it out 64 inches by I think 8 yards. So I get about 8 or 9 huge paintings out of it. This one's done. But it's a triple primed cotton duck canvas. Excellent quality. And when I sell these, I just roll it up. I can put it in a tube and ship it off. Then the customer gets it framed or stretched because it's too big to ship. These are humongous. So that's what I do. Put that over there. It's a jungle in here, guys. So I gotta let that dry. Need a fan or something. Is it less expensive? Yes. So for a roll of 64 by I think 8 yards. Let me see. It says on here. I don't know, but it costs around $85, and you can cut it up into pieces the size that you want to paint. I always do these larger. Usually I do about 30 to 36 by 64 across. It's a good size. It's like a medium large, and you get lots of paintings out of it. Probably about 9 paintings. So I highly suggest that if you're on a budget and you want to paint humongous. And so it's 64 across, so I could go all the way the length of this, which is a 4x8 piece of plywood I got put up here. And the way I put it on is I use a staple gun. One of these staple guns with your normal staples. You just zam bam. So it's up on there. What other color could we add to this guy? I was thinking some blue. But if I do it too much, I'm going to get some mud going on. It's too wet. Way too wet right now. So I'll just chat with you guys. Do you have any questions about the RAEART Studios? It's a freaking disaster in here. You can't see behind me. I got paintings just about everywhere. Did you want to see it? Want to see the disaster zone? Look at it. Paintings everywhere. It's the RAEART gallery. Disaster zone. There's my paint setup. And then there's the painting. I do have to clean up this area. We got some light bleeding over here. Maybe if I back off the light, would that help, guys? Would that make it better? Anyways, I'm gonna toy around with it and try to get the best possible lighting. But I thought I'd whip this up. I was thinking something huge would be nice. I'm sure you guys like to see that. So there's a lot of drips going off. You can see that. I can almost add some more black. Do I have any black on here? Do you do any cubism style? Yeah, I guess so. I do some cubism style. I started painting inspired by Picasso. But I don't know if my stuff's very cubist now. It kind of used to be. Here's a painting I did. Is that kind of cubist? There's some cats. That's a large, same size as this one here. You can see the cats in there. It's kind of cubist in a way. There's some cubism going on. That was a commission. No, it wasn't. It was just one I did for fun. Who's my favorite artist? My favorite artist, I have a few. I love Jean-Michel Basquiat, Keith Haring, Picasso, Salvador Dali, David Hockney. Oh, there's so many. Emily Carr, Joan Miro. I can't think of them all. I like a lot of artists. I like almost all. Vince Van Gogh, Yves Tanguy, Jackson Pollock. Who else? David Lynch. Did you know David Lynch does some painting? Surrealism. Thank you, vintage vanity. So, see what happens if I flash this light on here. Yeah. I gotta let that dry. What's your favorite artist? You went to the Warhol basketball exhibit a few summers ago in Cooperstown, New York. Nice. I saw a basketball exhibit in Toronto. I forget when it was. A long time ago. Probably about 8 years ago. I saw a basket. And not Andy Warhol. I forget who else was in it. I can't remember. It's years ago, isn't it? It's a long time. And here we are in 2023. Still slapping it down. I'm gonna wait till this dries though, guys. Iced tea is so good. Look at that. It's even got the pulp in there. Excellent. Any other questions? Any other questions? I am live and direct. YouTube.com. It is 9:31 p.m. We've been going at this for 31 minutes. And is part of this dry? No. None of it's dry. So what I might do is wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday. Anyone doing anything tomorrow? I'll come back to this tomorrow. I want to get some blue. I got this nice blue here. Check out this brilliant blue. Liquid Soft Bar is the paint I use. These are expensive jars. Tiny. Or you can get them in the larger jar. One of these runs you like $40, $50. One of these, I think it's like $20, $30. It's an expensive hobby. Who can afford to be an artist? Don't know. Don't know the answer. Love Liquitex. Yes, they are the best. Yeah, try the soft bite. They're really good. Yes, Frida Kahlo. Very good. Salvador Dali, yes. When I first started painting, I think it was in 1992, 93. It's because of Salvador Dali. I saw some of his paintings. I forget where. Detroit, maybe? There was an exhibit. And I was enthralled by Salvador Dali. Have you seen the new Salvador Dali movie? It's not the greatest. It's called Dali Land. It's the story near the end of Dali's life. You can probably get on Netflix, maybe? I'm not too sure. Alright, guys. Sorry about that. I thought this would have been dried. Well, I should have known it wouldn't be. It's going to take a while. But thanks for tuning in. Nothing like watching paint dry, huh? Look at it. It's a good size, though. You got an eyeball in there. A blow dryer. That's a good idea. I should get a blow dryer. There's probably one upstairs. But I just like to let it do its thing because it is still dripping. It's going to blend all these colors together. We're going to get a nice background. That's going to dry up. And then I can go over and add some crazy details to this. It's already starting to bend here a little bit. I didn't put any staples in the bottom. So it's jetting out from the board. The board is also warped. It's just makeshift. We're going to makeshift here at RAEART Studios. In the heart of the ghetto. Good times. What's everyone doing? I guess watching me for now. Okay. Yeah, it's too bad it's too lit over here. I wonder if I back this light up. Maybe if I back it up, it's a bit better. I'll be more prepared for next time. I'll try to bring this closer. Initially, what I wanted to do is fill the whole camera shot with the painting. But we definitely have some awesome blending in here. Nice blending up in here. And we've only used 3 colors: red, yellow, and some black. But tomorrow I'm going to add some blue, some purple, some more yellow. Get some yellow in here. Fill up some of these eyeballs and do some funky designs. Make it fantastic. But you'll see, if you follow the quest, how this mess turns into something beautiful. Cheers to that. Yeah. I don't know what else to do. Do you want to see some paintings I've done in the past? Let's see what I got going on over here. If I can get through all these wires. Here's a fancy fruit bowl with some wine. I did that in 2019 during the pandemic. It's pretty funky. It's acrylics on canvas. It's a nice one. Very vibrant. What else I got going on? You want to see a huge one? Alright, this is the size. Well, no, it's a bit bigger. But almost the size of this one. This is how it turned out. See if I get the right side of it here. It's big. I can't fit it in the screen. It's a big one. It's called The Evolution of Merman. It's a big one. It's on my website. You can check it out, darrenray.com. I just gotta roll this up. You see the nice vibrant color. Alright, I won't show any of these big ones because that's gonna take forever. Show you some smaller ones I've done. See what I can find over here. Remember this one, your portrait? That's the one I did last episode. The portrait. That's 16 by 20. It's a crazy face. That's the last one I did. I'm on to this big one. The first one I did for the live show was this diptych. These two. They turned out really nice. 16 by 20. You can see it there. So eventually that's what this huge one behind me is going to look. Something like this. Get some markers in there. I'm using Posca paint pens. We got this one. I was taking suggestions from the crowd on YouTube. That's how it turned out. Something different. Something wild. Yeah. Thank you. Well, yeah, that's right. You're number 3 on the mushroom. That is right here. Number 3 on the mushroom. It's good luck. I like this one. These look much nicer in real life, but it picks up pretty good on the camera. Excellent. What else we got? Anything you haven't seen? I just can't maneuver around in here. There's like wires everywhere. Here's a poster of me skateboarding. I used to be an avid skateboarder back in my prime. This is me doing a judo air at a skate demo here in London downtown. You can see I'm jumping off this big ramp. I was about 19 or 20, flying through the air. That's my skateboarding days. I don't skateboard anymore. I'd probably break my neck. But that was fun. Good times. Good times skateboarding back in the day. Yeah, I can't really get to my other. I can't get to my other paintings over there. I can show you them. I'll show you the stack of them over here. See them? Right here. There's a stack of boxes. They're on my website there. You can check them out there. And there you guys are on the screen. Nice. Here, let me fix this. Let's get this going. Sorry I don't have any music. Someone commented and said the music was annoying. I think it's because the sound quality isn't very good. So what I'm going to try to do is hook up music so it goes directly through the computer so it sounds crisp. If I can figure that out. Any other questions? Yeah, painting the basement. I should play some nice bossa nova. I don't want to get any copyright infringements. I gotta play copyright-free music. So that's why I've been using my brother's music, because it's all original. YouTube can't give me any strikes for that. I'm trying to build up my channel, so I don't want any copyright baloney. You'd think that would be a thing of the past. It's a good idea. Yep. This is really stretching out. I think it's gonna burst at the bubble. I might have to re-stretch this. See that coming out here? It's about 1.5 inches away from the board. I didn't staple the bottom, that's why. So when you put paint on it, it expands. Yeah, because acrylics is like plastic. When it dries, it expands a little bit. Yeah, I want to staple it, but I don't want to do it yet. I'll do it tonight or tomorrow when it's dry. I'll re-staple this thing on. My brother's music is I don't know. It's like film music. I played it here before on other episodes. Yesterday and the day before. I think you were here. So there's a variety of instrumental. I don't know what it's called. It's cool though. I will staple it. I got my trusty stapler, but I can't staple it. I'm gonna have to fix this whole thing. I have a feeling it's gonna bust these staples out. It's because I really put on the paint really wet. I'm gonna have to take it off the corners and then re-stretch this onto the wall. What looks like a rooster eating a burger? This one? A rooster eating a burger? Is it on this painting? What painting are you talking about? Hey, amuse me. I do have Instagram. My Instagram is RAEART1 on Instagram. You can follow me on there. That's where I usually post probably the most. Facebook, I do too. But yeah, mostly on Instagram. RAEART1, RAEART 1, number 1. Add me on the Instagrams. Just enjoying this iced tea. It's so good. This is what you're seeing right now. I rooster eating a cheeseburger. I don't see it. I do not see what you're talking about, Vanity. A rooster eating a cheeseburger. Well, if it's in there, I'll make it happen eventually. I don't know what I'm seeing in there. I got eyeballs. I'm going to do something with this. There's going to be some kind of face going on in here. Leave that for now. There's going to be something going on in there. Yeah, I still can't paint. I don't want to paint on this. Especially when it's jetting out from the board. That's no good. Yep. Sorry about that, guys. This is amateur hour. I'm just trying to figure it all out. It's because I didn't staple the bottom. My bad. But it will be fixed for the next session. I want to figure out music too. So I'll figure that out. I'll play some of my brother's music. I'm hoping I can figure that out tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday. Same time, say 9 o'clock. Seems to be a good time to do the live show. And it's a good time for me to paint. It's looking good though. It's very basic at the start. You'll see how it develops over time, of course. Any other questions? The hamburger is right under his nose. Is this a hamburger? I kind of see it. You're at your. Alright. Well, I'll be back Monday. I'm going to work on this for quite a long time. I bet it's going to take me 5 live episodes. Maybe more. Depends how detailed I get. Drum circle sounds cool. That'd be fun. Yeah, this is a problem. See that? I can't paint on that. I'm gonna restretch this whole dang thing. Anyways, I think I should jet out of here. Yeah, that's the hamburger. Hamburger face. There's an eyeball here. Hamburger. But this whole thing's gonna change. It's gonna take some figuring out. But we'll do that live. You can watch me on my journey. Maybe shout out some ideas as we see them happen. So far, I'm not seeing too much. I see your burger over here. You got the eyeball. And we're going to start adding some more color to this baby tomorrow. Yes, it will evolve. It will evolve for sure. But yeah, usually when I started painting this big, I do this background. And then I let it dry overnight. And then I start it the next day. So I'm just kind of rambling on here on YouTube. But stick with me tomorrow after your drum circle. And I will be at it at 9:30. If not, Monday, Tuesday, maybe, Wednesday, maybe. And we'll see what happens from there. You completed your psychedelic art self-portrait. That's sweet. It's amused me. Yes, I do know that. But trust me, I'm just going to take the staples out of these corners and then put some staples in the bottom. It's because I didn't put any staples on the bottom that all this wet paint is starting to stretch out my canvas. My board down here is not straight, so I'm kind of working with a curvature. So we'll see. It'll be fixed though, don't worry. I don't remember having this trouble before, but I also stapled the bottom. My bad. My bad, sorry. Amateur hour. What inspires me when it comes to art? I don't know, just about everything. My paintings blindsided. I don't know how it comes about. I just start painting, and then I see things form, and I get inspired for that, and I make those happen. And then I work on another part, and then that becomes something, and then eventually the whole thing kind of comes together in the end. I don't know how you explain that process. It's a freestyle. It's like free jazz. So you'll see how it happens on here. Like I wasn't really thinking of anything. I like drawing eyeballs, of course. So I started there. Did a bunch of swirly cues all over. I want to get this background with all these drips. And then eventually I look into here in any kind of spaces, things that kind of form something. You can see a face in here. And I kind of make that happen. And I jump around. My teacher at school used to say, echo, echo, echo. So you kind of bounce all around the canvas, get the composition going, get the color balance. And eventually it all comes together near the end. So you're on my journey right now. You'll see how this happens. It'll transform. It looks very basic right now, but you'll see what happens. Most of your paintings have paintings underneath. Is that because you paint over them? I have done that quite a bit. But sometimes I leave parts of it, parts of the painting that I do like, and then I add or delete other parts of the canvas, and then build something new on top. That's always fun. It's all about adding and subtracting. I'll do that here too. Some of this is boring. Do something totally different over here. And this is exciting. We got the burger. We got the eyeballs. This is kind of exciting over here. Maybe put some trees. I don't know. I don't know yet. That's the fun of it. I won't know until I start slapping it down. It will come together. I promise. I've been at it for a while. Have faith in the process, of course. Of course. I just hope I can get the lighting better. It's too bad that it's all, what if I go straight on? Is that better? That's a little better. Yeah, you can see the detail a lot better. I'll zoom in here, guys. Maybe if I zoom in. Oops. You can see what I'm talking about with this texture going on in here. Get the light better. Is that good? But check out the drip effects that this thing left. You get some really cool detail in there. It adds a depth. We got this nice blended yellows with the reds bleeding in here. Well, it's almost dry. It's getting there in parts anyway. But it's a big painting. It will take some time, of course. So you can see the size of it here. It's pretty big. Not too bad. Such a makeshift basin. That's the joys of it. Those tiny drips on the top left could be like small upside down flowers. Yes, definitely. There is times where I did the drips and I flipped the whole canvas around and they become trees. I've done it. I probably have some down here, but I can't really get to them. But yeah, I've done it where I do the drips, flip it over when it's dry, and yeah, they become flowers and trees and shrubs. I'm working on one with a friend of mine, and it's like an underwater seascape, and we did the exact same thing. Did the drips, then flipped it up, so it looks like seaweed coming through. You can see it up in here. Definitely cool. I'm also seeing mountains in the one eye and lots of trees in autumn foliage. Yes. Definitely see that too. There's trees up in here. I'm definitely going to put some trees. We need some greens, some brown, some beige. Bring in some more white, some purple. We're going to really build up these colors. It's going to take some time, some effort, and some patience. I just have fun with it, guys. Don't get overwhelmed. Because eventually, if you have patience, and take your time, it'll turn out beautiful. Especially when you've been at it as long as I have. How long have you been following me on YouTube? I started YouTube in 2006, right when it started. That's the history of YouTube. Started in 2006. I was I don't think I was doing painting videos. Oh yeah, I was. There's a couple I did. But then in 2007 or 8, I really dove into YouTube doing time lapse and tutorials and uh, like speed art videos. So check it out if you haven't seen. I got quite a few on there. Amusement's been following me for 10 years. That's amazing. Maybe more. Vintage has been following me this month. And you just started painting again. That's awesome. So if you can stick with painting, it's a great escape from the craziness of this bizarre world that we live in, as you, I'm sure, know. So it's a good, it's great, therapeutic. It's very good. So that's why I'm so mellow. Just paint all the worries away. No, I love painting. I graduated in fine arts back in '97. I've been painting ever since. I started selling on eBay in 1999. I was doing good for a while. And then did my YouTube. Mostly I was doing YouTube. I did some gallery shows. I was at a gallery here called the Ruth Anderson Gallery in '98. I was a featured artist there. There was a thing called Art Fusion. You can check it out on my channel. I think I have a playlist with all the Art Fusion shows. It's an art gallery that was held monthly. So you could submit artwork, and I submit it every time. It ran for about 5 years. But anyway, you can find it on my channel under my playlist if you look for Art Fusion shows. I think that was back in 2010, something like that. You've been painting your entire life? Yeah, it's hard to show your stuff. There's the galleries don't seem to want to show anything. What college did I go to? Fanshawe College in London, Ontario, Canada. Yeah, I graduated in '97. It was a 3-year fine arts. My concentration was on painting and video, and I excelled in both those. And that's what I do now. I do videos and I paint. That's about it. Nothing too exciting. Well, I mean, it's exciting because painting's a lot of fun. And you get to use your own creativity. The world is your oyster. Who knows what you're going to come up with? It's exciting, it's new, challenging. I do a lot of research on artists on YouTube, on Instagram. I follow a whole bunch of artists, very inspiring. And I just do that and I slap it down, and then we get something going like this. So I'm glad you're going to stick around as this develops. It's almost dry now. I could almost paint. But I'm going to wait. I'll wait till tomorrow, guys. I want to figure out some music. We'll see if it happens. Thanks for tuning in to Live with RAEART. Check out some of my other videos if you haven't seen me. Amuse Me has been on here 10 years, so you know kind of what I've been up to. Vintage Vanity. Check out some of my YouTubes on here. And if you're not subscribed, please do. And there's going to be lots more. I got to do more lives. And I'm going to do some more time-lapse painting videos too. And tutorials. What I want to do is how to blend your paint and how to mix proper portions of your water with your brush when you're painting. Some people have trouble with that, where they're painting and they're their brush runs out or dries out. So I'm going to show you the techniques on how to always have the right fluid of your paint. And if you guys think of anything I could do a tutorial on, let me know. I'll see what I can muster. Vintage has liked and subscribed. Thank you very much. Stay tuned, there's going to be more live going on. Earlier, if you watch this back, I had a video projector showing some of my old paint videos. It was over top of this. It's just, it was a bizarre experiment. But I might do it again. It was fun. Do you guys know of Mr. Paint TV on Instagram and YouTube? Mr. Paint TV. Check him out, he's funny. You'd love a tutorial on abstract portrait painting? Have I done one? I think I have. But yeah, that's a good one. I could definitely do that again. Abstract portraits. Yes, I've done a lot of those. I love doing portrait painting. See if I have any laying around. I do have one. This is from last year. Abstract portrait painting. It's done with acrylics and pencil crayon. You see that? It's kind of abstracty. It's got a nice little frame on it. Yeah, I love doing these kind of funky portraits. Or something really bizarre. I was trying to do a 3D. So this is a 3D painting. I painted on the glass that's in the frame. It doesn't really show up too good on video, but I painted directly on the glass, and I did a painting in the background. Yeah, it's hard to tell. Can you get the gist of it? But it's 3D. So that's the direction I was trying to head into, is doing these optical illusion 3D type paintings. I did a bunch of them. I think the other ones have sold, but I did keep this one. Yeah, 3D mashup. It was part of the Art Fusion show. Charging $80 for this thing. 3D mashup, 11 by 14, 2012. That was in the Art Fusion show. There's the tag. It's in all rough shape. You can see some damage down there. But that's pretty cool, eh? Something different. It's a dog, an owl. Some funkiness going on. It's pretty neat. Something different. Did you see my rocks I did last episode? There's some funky little rocks. Rocks I found at the beach. Painted up. I did 3 of them. But this one's my favorite. It's an abstract portrait. Could be used for a paperweight, a doorstop. Put it in your garden. It's pretty neat. I'll be more organized next time. Sorry, guys. Maybe I'll have a pile of paintings that I can show you guys. I got lots of them here. Anything else? artists that paints on glass, landscapes, and stuff. It's so impressive because of the glass. It start with the smallest details. Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. Really cool. Yeah, so that's 3D. There's another one, another experiment I tried 3D using 3D glasses. You know those red and blue 3D glasses? So I ordered a whole bunch. That's going to do an art show where everyone got 3D glasses to put on. And the colors I used were the reds, blues. I don't know if I have any of those paintings here. But anyway, you look at it on the wall and parts of the painting were jumping out at you. That was really cool. I might dive into that eventually. Once again, continue on that experiment. Or the ones where you layer different layers of glass. So you have about, say, 5 layers of glass. There's an artist that does it. I'm thinking Damien Hirst. I don't know if it's him. But you layer 3 or 4 or tons of layers of glass, and you build each part of the detail in one pane of the glass, and it builds up. I think that's what you're talking about. Amuse me. Salvador Dali with his illusions, definitely fantastic. I think that's where some of my abstract type thinking evolved was with Salvador Dali's very impressive, uh, beautiful creativity. Amazing. If you get a chance, watch that movie. Just came out called Dali Land. Check it out. It's not the greatest movie, but it's definitely worth watching. You suggest I visit Vigorous in Spain? Yes, I would love to. Hallucinogenic Torador by Dali. I'm gonna look that up. Sweet. And anything else I could think of? Any more questions? I'm gonna shut her down soon. And then I'm gonna fix this canvas. How are we doing? Still wet. Still wet, still lots to go. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. We are gonna make this thing look sweet. Hope everyone's having a good Saturday night. I'm gonna chill and try to fix this. Get some better lighting going on in here. Looks pretty good so far. I got the light facing the other way. That's pretty good lighting, I guess. But I do want to get closer to the canvas. That's better. Just slapping it down here at the RAEART Studios. I'm gonna take it easy. Thanks for tuning in. Be with me back tomorrow or Monday. Tomorrow's Sunday. Yeah, I'll do some painting and we'll work on this slowly. I'll probably take some of your ideas if you want to suggest anything as we see it happen. I like kind of brainstorming, looking at the comments, see what happens. Thanks, Amuse Me and Vintage Vanity. Really cool. So I will be back. I'm going to fix this and I'll see you tomorrow night. Enjoy your drum circle and I will see you very soon. I'll get this all figured out. and then we'll be back in action. All right, peace out, guys. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for tagging along for this live endeavor as we slap it down here at the RAEART Studios in London, Ontario, Canada. Catch you later. Peace out. Cheers, guys. Cheers, Viviana. Or Vivian, I mean. Sorry. Amuse me, Vintage Vanity. Good to see you guys. I'll see you again soon. In the next 24 hours. Bye, guys. More to come.